We made it into Diamond today with absolute ease, and let me tell you guys, it is not because of my gameplay. Let me put it that way. It is strictly because of how good today's deck list is. That's right, guys. Today we've got a really sweet list for you that got me into Diamond extremely easy, even though, you know, I had many unoptimized plays today in today's video, so bear with me on that, but this deck was just good enough to carry me all the way through. I've noticed that Golgari has been having a little bit more of its day in the sun recently, taking out all the mono red, and I've been seeing a lot less mono red, so I figured I'd join the mid-range game and see if we can check out Dimir again, because for a little while, Dimir was chef's kiss, top tier deck, and I wanted to try it again and see what we can do, and this is what we put together. It basically runs off of an early game Fairy Mastermind. There's a lot of synergies built into this card. Basically, whenever the opponent is drawing cards, we are also drawing cards. Every time they get their second card a turn, essentially, is when we will pull an extra card as well. Now, this works really good with our brand new counterspell, Long River's Pull, because we can counter creature spells straight up, or if we have a Mastermind on the field in the late game, we can counter a spell, gift them a card, and we'll draw a card as well. So there's some value to be had there with this card for sure. And then we also have Urtai Resurrected, of course, because we can counter something or destroy something, give them a card. We also draw a card as long as the Mastermind's on the field. So a lot of strong synergies there. We've also got discarding effects because that's been really good lately. Obviously, the Deep Cavern Bat and Liliana just hammering their hand constantly with Liliana. But at the same time, we're wanting to tempo out and draw our own cards with our Fairy Mastermind and Bat on 2. And then we attack in with, let's say, a Gix on 3. We start drawing some cards. So there's a constant flow of cards coming into our hand with our mid-range attack game plan, drawing cards, and then we're discarding the opponent's hand, all while holding up counter spells, hopefully to just shut them down. Now we've got the 2-mana return creature to their hand, a late game creature, and then Shieldred is just phenomenal. A lot of times we get Shieldred down, we force the opponent into drawing some extra cards, they lose the game just by the bleeding effect. So Shieldred, obviously a great card. Who would have thunk, right? Anyways, we'll see you guys at the end. Enjoy. Peace out. All right, guys, today we are checking out this Dimir mid-range deck that I've been absolutely crushing the ladder with, to be honest. We've been having some fantastic games. We're on quite a big run with it right now. And I decided we were going to try it out here today because I feel like for me personally, I don't know about you guys, for me personally, I've been seeing a lot less mono red, and I've been seeing the rise of mono black mid-range to Golgari mid-range as kind of like the main sort of decks floating around. And I decided I want to check out Dimir again because Dimir was on top for a little while there, and I thought to myself, why not give it a try again and see how good it is? I'm trying to think of what I want to do here. Do I want to attack into this bat? Get back my go for the throw. I guess that's value, right? I guess that's value. All right, this opponent is already pretty annoying. I'm actually going to end the turn. I'm going to hold up the counter magic. I want to give myself some options here. So they draw a card if this dies. Kill spell on the Mastermind, it looks like. Okay. Sure. It's not like they're drawing a card off of that. It's just when it dies. I guess this is our only play to make. Let's get it down and hopefully start drawing some cards here soon. But right now, we're just going to go ahead and create some 1/1 lifelink bodies. Another crown. Now, keep in mind, if they draw a card, we draw a card, you know? I just need a swamp here, really. There it is. Got the swamp. Yeah, let's do it. I really don't love this idea because we're giving them the cards on our turn, so we're not going to get the value as much as we would. But what can you do? Give them the cards. Oh, but it's their second card. Okay, that works out. So it's not actually when they draw on their turn. It's the second card they draw for the turn, not their turn. My bad. That was the misunderstanding on my end. All right, so they play out a snail. I probably won't need this as much anymore, right? Probably not. And then they're going to waste their mana just pumping this up. Okay, cool. Cool. Start with a discard. Start with the discard, get down the tap source. We'll attack in here. They're probably gonna block. Yeah, they're probably gonna block here. But yeah, we'll send the whole gang. Why not? Cut down. Sure. Nah. Nah. And then they're gonna block drawing another card, and then that'll allow me to draw a card as well. Yeah, I think we're gonna overwhelm them with board. Oh, they don't. They don't. Interesting. Okay. They're definitely gonna take the Preacher, right? Yeah. This is a little bit of a weird game. It's not a traditional mono black deck that we're used to playing against. I'm trying to play around these crowns, which is making things a little weird and tough. They kill Liliana. That's pretty good, actually. Still no attacks. Very interesting. I still say we send everybody here, right? And then we've got the surprise of the Urtai if we need it. I don't know if we're gonna need it, though. Yeah, they don't block. Wow. This opponent really, really loving to emote. Sorry, this is actually a first. This is actually a first for me. But we're gonna let them simmer down with those emotes. All right, Urtai number 2, destroy. No life gain for them, but they do draw some cards. And there's the scoop. Let's go. We're out of that one, thank God. Okay. That was a tough one. All right, so we learned a little bit more about my Fairy Mastermind. Obviously, here's my deal with these cards. I know what they do, and I assume I know what they do because I played them in the past, and I don't reread them. But Fairy Mastermind being able to draw us cards as long as they draw 2 cards on my turn is good to go. So that was pretty cool. All right, this hand looks really good, actually, really good. I really wish instead of the Preacher, we would get the Gix. That's kind of my main 3-drop we're looking for, because we deal that damage drawing cards is a lot more effective than what the Preacher can bring, especially because we got to get through its summoning sickness phase and whatnot. A couple options here. I think I'm going Deep Cavern Bat on this one. I don't care to kill this. Yeah, this is a really good find right here. They don't have any red, though. Maybe that was a bad pull. They don't have any red, but they will find it, you would imagine. We've got the kill spell for the Warden, so that's fine. No matter how big that gets, we're chilling. Attacks into us for 1, which is fine. We got the life gain right back. I am going to probably hit the Go for the Throat as our play here. When they try to pump up and scry, I'm guessing that's going to be the best move for us. I do have the option of playing Fairy Mastermind if we so choose to do that. It's probably going to be... Oh, they can't play War Leader's Call either. No red still. Cavern of Souls. I think of Cavern of Souls in the Plaza in my own brain. I'm like, oh, they can make it any color because of, you know, Plaza makes any color as long as it's legendary. And I don't know why I cross those two things in my head sometimes. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll take you out. We'll take you out. What's next, though, for us? Are we going Liliana here? Ooh, never mind. That's what's next. That is what's next. Let's go. Drawing cards. Give me a land. Perfect. Perfect. All right, we can block really well against the Inspectors. I would imagine the Inner Sky is going to get Flying and Vigilance at this point. Man, them not finding any red early on has been crucial to this game. Are they going to start eating some of these clue tokens? Do they have to... Yeah, they just have to pay 2 and sack them. They don't have to tap them, so... Another Inner Sky. I mean, their board state's pretty impressive still, I will say. I may have to use this Urtai to blow this up, which isn't ideal, but this thing has Vigilance, so there wouldn't be any way for me to get my attacks through otherwise. I'd like to use the Urtai once I've had the Fairy Mastermind down. Ooh, there we go. Never mind. We're chilling. We're chilling. All right, do we want to just attack with this one, or do we want to go... I kind of want to guarantee that I hit a land drop here, but I don't think we can swing through it both. I think I got to play a little bit of defense here, and then I'll play my Fairy Mastermind. Let's go. That's huge. I think I changed my mind now. I think the Preacher's a much better play. Much better play. Oh, they find their red, which opens up that War Leader's Call. They draw a card though first. All right, that makes things a lot more interesting, that's for sure. I do wonder if they're gonna attack here. They don't attack, really? Okay. No attacks. I expected to see one there. I really did. I really thought that was an attack play there. Frontliner pumping up the Warden or something like that, but no. Yeah, because it would have given 1-1, not just 1-0. Okay, so sending this over the top, probably sending this in, leave this back, and then I'll probably end up using the Urtai on the back end of their turn. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Let's see how they block here. They might block with the frontliner because they can come back from the graveyard later. All right. Drawing 2 cards. We love that. Shieldred, we love that. Oh my gosh, we drew so good there. Okay. A lot of options now to work with. We can send something back for 2. We've got a lot of life gain off the Shieldred. I am going to pass the turn. I do want to go more instant speed, I think, here. Probably end up playing Urtai, I'm guessing, for the most part. Yeah, Urtai in that. You're not getting that, my friend. Not a chance. It's so funny that the Boros tokens deck, not only A is still around, but B is so good because of a 1-drop. like this 1-drop is probably the most powerful card in the deck. It just does so much for them with their Convoke, and it's just such a nasty card, especially with the War Leader's Call on the field. That's 3 damage. Like, imagine that, a 1 mana, 3 damage, 3 2/2s. Like, that's a lot of value. All right, they get some really decent cards there. Do they have the mana to cast either one though? No, not yet, right? All right, they're gonna eat a clue token maybe. All right, so that still does not have flying or vigilance, which is good news for us. We got good chumps. Okay. Okay. I would love to play the Shieldred. I guess we could end up drawing into an on-tap land, but I'd like to have 2 mana open guaranteed to use the Lagoon's Breach to send this back after they try to get through with it. Yeah, I think we want to play this though, man. I'm going to take a risk. It's a little bit of a risk. I'm not going to guarantee that I hit a land that comes in on tapped here, but I think it's worth a shot. Wow, okay, hold on. They block with the Warden. Did not expect that. All right, we didn't get the on-tap land there. I honestly didn't expect the block whatsoever. So I guess good on them for throwing me for a loop on that one, but yeah, I guess we're at the mercy of this next play here. But I do have Shieldred resolved. That's a good thing. Shieldred on the field, dealing that damage, gaining me life. A Nim comes down. That's a good sign. A Nim is a card that's only valuable if they plan on attacking, and if they attack, they're going to leave themselves a bit exposed here because I've got some good lifelink chump blockers here if we need to, and then we can follow it up with some good value. Is that the plan? They are attacking with the frontliner, and probably just the frontliner to turn on the Anim. No, not just the frontliner. Okay. All right, so then we're gonna go block here, and block here. Seems good. Seems good. All right, land is good as well. Land is very, very good. And we got a lot of options here. Do I go here and minus? They're probably gonna minus this, I would imagine. Or they would probably sack that, I would imagine. Giving them another bat to block with. I don't know. What's the plan here? I don't have a fantastic situation brewing here. I think what I need to do here is just focus on these whales. Focus on the whales. Maybe a counter spell. Do I just pass the turn here, or do I attack into the opponent with something? This 3/4 body's making things a little bit tough for me, I'm not gonna lie. And these flyers block the bat. Yeah, I don't think I can attack anymore. I think we're gonna have to pump the brakes a little bit here. Let Shieldred kind of pop off and do its thing. Another War Leader's Call. Shall we counter it or not? I say no. That might be a big mistake. That might give them the courage here to send in the gang here, but that's actually a better counter, I think. Oh, well, they cast it with the mana here, didn't they? Did they use the mana to cast it? Can't be countered, yeah. All right, can't be countered. What can you do? That would have been a much better target for sure. I imagine the whole field's going, and then the Nim triggers. Okay, so first things first, send that back. That should stop them from being able to create any of those 1/1 constructs. And then we send back a bat. And then we should win this game. I'm fairly confident that we have the blocks needed here to pull this off. They're tapped out, so giving them back a Gleeful Demolition, probably not the worst thing in the world. Oh, they still get one construct, but they send it here. Okay. That's 8 damage. 4 more in the air. Okay, so we're gonna need to block some more things here. Let's block you. We gain 1. Okay, so we do have to block one more thing, unfortunately. All right, you know, what can you do, man? What can you do? Leaving myself with a Gix and a Shieldred. We take 8, we gain 2. We lose Liliana. That's fine. That's fine. I can force them into a draw, too, with this, and it would force a little bit more damage. I think I've got him. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got him here just with this, right? Yeah, cool. All right, we got the W. That was a little bit of a tricky one, I'm not gonna lie. The whales came in super handy there at the end. I don't think I played that nearly that well. I think countering the War Leader's Call was probably the right idea. I think it ended up working out, though, through a little bit of luck, not countering that. I was expecting to hit something else. I thought maybe a Gleeful Demolition would be the next play. That was the thing that came up top of mind, which is I wanted to counter. I didn't expect the Recruiter. That did catch me off guard. I don't know why. It's like their biggest win con. Fun game, though. All right, we got a diamond game ready to go here, guys. Ooh, a lot of removal and a bit expensive, but I'm going first, so I will take it. I'll see what we can do with this. We got a lot of 2-drops. Hopefully one of them hits our hand here. Get lucky enough that we get a bat or something here on 2. Nope, a land. That's fine. I deserve it. I kept this hand. It is my own fault. I see Azorius too, which scares me a little bit. Okay, it's artifacts. Okay, so countering the Simulacrum is going to be key, I feel like, here. I'm going to go here, though, because I only have 3 mana. I can't counter it just yet. I'll need that 4th mana for the Urtai to hold up. In the meantime, this feels like a good card, but I don't want to give up. Maybe I just give up 1 Urtai. If they have the Simulacrum in hand, they're gonna cast it next turn anyways, right? So I guess giving up 1 Urtai here is not gonna kill us here. But Azorius does have a lot of ways to draw cards too. It might not be what we think it is, and if it turns out to be something different, Mastermind could be good here. It's Simulacrum. All right, and it's too late to do anything about it. I don't have a bounce spell in our hand, so not being able to take it off the field here. Hopefully the excessive discarding will be enough. Will be enough to keep him at bay. All right, I do think that the right idea here would be to go Fairy Mastermind and then try to start drawing cards. Hopefully we top deck like a Gix. That'd be fantastic. But that's a big if. Shieldred, I don't know if it's necessarily going to be super solid here. Could get killed too. That we saw Smite. They might have get lost and stuff like that as well. I'm going to just hold. I'm going to hold. Urtai could be, you know, another Simulacrum as well. Not a Simulacrum, but a Steel Seraph. That's fine. I think we let that go. We can kill it with the Urtai later. It does trigger the Simulacrum though. The fact they've got that gnome is making things tricky because the minus on Liliana is not good. But I kind of want to alt Liliana anyways. I'm not too concerned with, you know, minusing here. That would have been nice earlier for sure. Let's see. I'm going to get a plus. Get a plus.
Drop it.
Because if I Urtai, I could kill the Steel Seraph. At this point in time, I can Urtai, kill the Steel Seraph, which would bring the other artifact creature down to a 3/3, and then I can chump block it, or not chump block it, but trade with it, saving Liliana. And then I also draw another card because they get a card. That seems pretty good. Just don't drop another nuke here. Artifact creatures you control get 2/2. That's not good. It's not good. But I do get to alt the Liliana, it looks like, so I guess that's fine. What are they going to do with that one? Give it flying or lifelink? Vigilance. All right, actually the best case scenario for us, in my opinion. Let's see how they attack here. Oh, that turns that on. I didn't even realize. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Destroy you. They draw a card. You get another Urtai, that's good. And we block here and here. We alt the Liliana. Give them some really tough decisions they have to make here. It's either mana or permanence. Pretty simple here. You either give them all the permanence or all the mana. Nothing in between. You're either gonna have to make do with the board state you currently have, or never play a card again. You know what I'm saying? Or you can, you know, continue playing cards. All right, they're gonna try to make it work with just the cards on the field. Sounds good to me. Blowing up this guy, turn this into a 3/3, chump block it seems like a pretty solid plan. I love that they're out of mana here. Hopefully nothing in hand. I could actually, yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. I'll go here, destroy him, take out him, take 0. Nice. I think we got him, guys. I think the Liliana ult did it. I think we got him. Let's go, dude. They're out of mana. This is good stuff. They're out of mana, but they've got cards in hand. We do not. We do not. This will allow them to like gain 1 life and draw a card. I don't necessarily know if I want to do that, but it feels like I kind of have to, right? All right, their field is clear. The field is clear, guys. Now remember, they do run 1 and 2 mana spells like Smite and the Soul. Another white source is good news. Search for basic planes. That's tough. That's tough. All right, we're gonna do that. That's all right. Shieldred triggers. Solid. Absolutely solid. Liliana. Okay. Don't mind if I do. And then on top of that, we have the ability to either let them draw another card here or counter. Actually, I don't really care to counter. Actually, do I? I'm gonna end the turn. I'm not even going to trigger Liliana. I don't think it's important. I think actually countering something here, like another Simulacrum, and forcing them to draw another card is even better. Shieldred is absolutely tearing them up right now. Wait, that makes them draw a card, right? Actually, we might let that go and then just minus on it. They do get the construct, that's fine. They draw another card, we get another card. Force them to draw another card. Yeah, I think that's definitely the move. Let's go, dude. That's what I'm talking about, dude. We're in diamond. Oh, that felt good, man. That felt good. The Liliana ult. They always go for the permanents and never the lands. I don't quite get it. I feel like the lands is, you kind of have to go with that, especially when they were so far ahead. They probably could have made a nice little recovery there, but GG. All right, guys, welcome to the world of diamond. We're here. Let's go. Let's see if our deck can keep up now that we're in a whole nother rank here. Boros. Okay, so we're gonna see a little bit more of that, you know, traditional meta builds now. These Boros tokens decks are gonna start popping up. Boros tokens. Turn 3 for them is gonna be probably Caretaker's Talents or the Forge. I'm hoping it's the Talent, because then I can counter the Forge. The Forge is more important. Oh, they got another tap land, actually. Oh, that's huge. Allowing me to on-tap and draw. Actually, we're not drawing a card. We're behind on the life total. They've gained some life, so we're going to go and take them down to 20. I've got a lot of options here as far as counter spells, bringing down a flyer. Guess we kind of got to weigh our options here. Like I said, if it's a Forge, I definitely want to counter it. If it's a Caretaker's Talent, I think I'm going to let it slide, because drawing cards isn't the worst thing ever. We want them to kind of draw cards, to be honest. Fairy Mastermind is in. Okay, we're still rolling here, huh? I see. I see. That's fine. There's nothing great that they can block here, right? So that's cool. I've been seeing this a lot more lately, the flanker being put in these Boros token builds, because I think they want to attack those graveyards for certain opponents. We drew a card still. They did it a little too late. My Preacher had already triggered at the current life totals we were sitting at. Oh, did I not play my land? Oh my gosh, did I miss my land drop? I was so focused on what was going on currently on the field. I drew into this, I believe, and I don't think I played a land last turn. Whoops. Whoops. All right, they're gonna double up on a Braid, which is huge for us. Absolutely huge. That's a pretty solid play for us. I cannot, dude, I'm making too many mistakes tonight. I should probably not be playing Magic right now until tomorrow, because I'm a little tired, but it's okay. We'll sort it out. Honestly, if they want to trade with the Urtai, sure. Go full send mode, man. Full send. And we got a lot of options here. I think I hold a kill spell and a counter spell option. Yeah, this is fine. Maybe playing Liliana. I mean, you could have gone either way there, to be honest. I think I like the pressure that we have on right now. This is just too good. This is just too good. All right. Counter, give them a card. We draw a card. Going card for card, baby. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this, right? I think the Deep Cavern Bat there is going to put the nail in the coffin. I don't think they're going to be able to recover, because I'm going to take their last Sunfall. Guarantee it. Their last hope is a Sunfall in hand right here. Oh, they actually don't have a Sunfall. Okay. I honestly am surprised they're still hanging around without a Sunfall. Maybe they're holding out hope that they just draw into one here. Imagine if they did, that'd be kind of crazy. I mean, I have the answer, but yeah, we have to let them have that, right? We have to. Not much we can do about it, because I can't counter that. They're just gonna braid it anyways. They're just gonna braid this too, but I guess we stop them from gaining the life and we get the card, right? So they have braid in response. That way I don't get the extra card, but still they don't gain the life. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, they should have abraded beforehand. Okay, that's fine. 2, 4. I've got 6 damage on the field, so that'll do it. That'll do it. We're still rocking and rolling in Diamond, baby. Let's go, man. And we got, look, I mean, look how many cards in hand we have here. Just the value is unbelievable with this deck, man. The amount of cards you can draw and finding what you need is never too hard. Man, sometimes it's really refreshing to just play really good decks. Just decks that just, you know, are really good. You can just play, and even with mistakes, you're still in, you know, good positions to win games. It's a good feeling, man. A lot of my builds, you kind of have to, like, you know, get combos off and do some really fun stuff, which I really enjoy more than anything in Magic. But sometimes it's just pretty refreshing to play a deck that just has all the answers, all the card draw. You love it, man. You love to see it. Okay, Ancient Cornucopia. That's tough. We kind of think we know what we're up against, right? I mean, it's got to be that surprise build, right? That's running the Calamity. 3, 4 mana currently. Okay, so it costs 6 mana to get the surprise. So I think I got one more turn to spare here. One more turn to spare. All right, so we got counter spells now ready to go. Counter spells and a Deep Cavern Bat is nice. Brotherhood's End. I suspected probably something like that, but we still keep the Preacher, so that's nice. Another Gix, and that still allows me to hold my Long Rivers Pool. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. All right, we gain the extra body and we get 1 card here thanks to the Gix. Shieldred, let's go. There's a really good win con. Let's freaking go. What's it gonna be though? The opponent drops another land coming in tapped, meaning no surprise just yet, right? 3, 4, 5. They need 6 mana to pull it off. Counter spells are going to probably be our only option too, because they're going to more than likely give all of their creatures indestructibility when they come into the battlefield, so we won't be able to spot remove that Calamity off the field. Opponent has something here. Another Brotherhood's End, really. Do we want to counter it and then just hold this as our counter spell for the next thing? I don't see why not. Little scary. A little scary, kind of giving away one of our answers to some of the bigger things. I do have the Bat though, and like I said, the Bat's a really solid way to just go in and take that card right out of their deck too, so not bad. All right, here we go. Let's draw some cards. All right, so we go Bat. There's the surprise. Push and pull takes out tapped creatures. Yeah, this is fine. We'll take the Smuggler surprise. And we'll hold this mana open so we have Urtai Resurrected for any of the other nonsense. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage on board. 9, 10 with this. Yeah, it certainly feels like a good answer would be the Urtai here on this. And then we win, I think, from the damage. I don't know how much damage that is, actually. I'll have to recount that because I didn't include the damage from the Urtai. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that does it. That does it, guys. Oh, I guess I should have played Shieldred first. My bad. It doesn't matter. I don't really even need to draw cards here. I just play the Shieldred and I win, so that was my bad. More silliness that I just caused myself. Let's just decline all these. We don't need to take any damage or anything like that. No extra cards needed. Just do this. and say go. GG's. All right, that worked out. I should have played Shieldred pre-combat, obviously, to gate the life and draw all those cards, but it wasn't that important. We had already won the game. I did the math, so. All right, I gotta stop making silly plays, though. Man, guys, why am I like this? Why am I always like this, where I just can't seem to slow myself down and take a breath and make the right plays? I'm always constantly cruising really quickly through things and trying to play really fast for you guys. I try to keep you guys as entertained as possible, and you know, try to keep my opponents as happy as possible by moving quickly, especially when the decisions seem to be already decided. But I really do need to start slowing down, man. It has gotten me into a bit of a pickle a few times now. This is a very interesting turn too here, because I feel like going here so I can get Liliana out on curve as opposed to one of these two out on curve. But then again, I feel like next turn is going to be the 3-mana bat. That is a really big problem for us. So countering it with the Long Rivers Pool seems like the right move. But if they play... Okay, they didn't play Cavern of Souls. I was worried about Cavern of Souls there. All right, so I could block that if I wanted to, but right now I don't want to, because if it's the only thing they have down, Liliana can take care of it, no problem. I need one more land though. I'll try to take this one a little slower, guys. I'll try not to make too many misplays or unoptimized plays. I don't like saying misplays a lot, because a lot of times it has no bearing on whether or not we win a game. It just is not as most optimized as possible. So Fairy Mastermind's the play. I thought Long River's Pool was going to have a target, but apparently not. That's okay. We don't get another untapped land here, so. That's a great card. It is a great card. I'll keep it. Now, here's the deal. I would like to use the Deep Cavern Bat to just go into their hand and pluck the 3-drop bat right out of their hand. Something tells me they've got a couple though, and so having a counterspell on the first one, I think it might be a better move. I can always flash this into if they don't play anything, but that's highly unlikely. All right, takes care of that. I was contemplating on giving them a card there because I draw a card, but if you don't have to and it's not a non-creature spell, then it's like, why give them the card? No? Why give him that card? All right, so we've got a couple options. I did draw this because I wanted to start drawing cards, but it is a little bit greedy if I'm being honest. I still think it might be the right play, man. It really might, especially if I hit a land and I keep hitting my land drops. No, Shieldred though. Shieldred's solid. I'm open now though. I am open. That's fine. I wouldn't have had the answer for that, so that's good. The kill spell doesn't answer that. Liliana is not. Okay, they're gonna draw. Oh no, they're just trying to deal themselves pain so that this will trigger a bat. That's good. That's pretty good. Can't lie, that is a nightmare of a card to see. I may have to consider leaving back the Mastermind here just to block. Man, this bat right here is everything for this build. That's good. That's a good find. All right, surely this will land because they've only got the 1/1. Well, they might just jump block it actually. Nope, they give me the card. Really? Where's my land drops? All right, nothing to worry about yet. It's getting there though. Missing a couple land drops. I need Shieldred to get down so we can start gaining life of our own here. So much life gain going on, but not a lot of damage being dealt, which is good. Nice. Got the land. No attacks. Cool, we keep them off of an attack. That's great. Gotta be Shieldred, right? Gotta be Shieldred here. There's a good chance they block though with the core. Is that not smart? It's probably not smart, right? They have a kill spell, really? Dang. There goes Shieldred. Everyone's been using that Bitter Triumph, man. People really loving that card. Man, Shieldred I feel like was the answer, man, but unfortunately them having that nice little spot removal there was a little too good. I wonder how they feel about attacks here. I guess the bats make sense. The core? That's a little bit risky move. I mean, I could block here. I'm happy to do so. Another core? Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I got another mastermind, but I haven't had the time to really get it out and cast it here. I don't think it's possible to win at this point, guys. I'm gonna be completely real with you. It feels like this game might be over. I don't know. I think it's time to get this bat and this fairy mastermind in. Both of these are high mana value. Okay, let's see. Whenever another creature you control power 2 or less enters each opponent loses 1 life. Okay. It's got to be that, right? And then we'll flash into mastermind. Maybe do some blocking here. All right, we like that they played that pre-combat because they could have swung through, and I'm half tempted to block with the bat here, obviously, to save myself, and they would have got back this. So I'm glad they threw out the vampire. You know what, actually? What if we do this? Take 1, 2, 3, 4. No, because then did they take damage here this turn? I think they did. So they're going to create a bat here more than likely, which is then going to trigger another point of damage from this. So I have to block one more thing here. All right. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I mean, we tried. It just didn't work out for us in this one, guys. It was a little bit too difficult to pull off. We were just battling from behind with no mana and just didn't have the tools. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, we played pretty well up to that point too. Yeah, it was a tough one. That was a tough one. It was a great run though, man. We got to Diamond. Very happy with the build. I feel like it's been very solid, so. That'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed today's deck list. This one was awesome, man. It felt really, really good. I don't normally say that about any of my deck lists because it's all my own creativity usually and something janky and fun and exciting, and typically they play well, but like I don't want to ever give myself too much credit. This is a deck list that's been tried and true. It's not some original idea. It's just some great cards put together, and what do you know, it plays extremely well. So I hope you guys enjoyed it and got some value out of today's deck list, and I hope you guys are able to do some climbing with it. But that does it for me. I hope you enjoyed this one. We'll hope to see you on the next one, which will be tomorrow, and a live stream. We'll probably be trying to grind our way into Mythic, so be sure to check that out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for making it to the very end, and huge thank you as always to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on my channel. So huge thank you and shout out to those people who help support me monetarily every month. It means a lot to me. So thank you guys. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.